Scarlet Park, Bubba Sparks.
Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere.
Another thing with front office is co-payment. You have to make sure you get that co-payment from the patient, and this is a stressful part as far as for front office. I feel like, you know, I like to get my experience with front office, but do not sit me directly in front office, because it's just a lot of patients build up that fears when they're dealing with front office. They don't want to pay co-pays, they don't want to reschedule, they don't want to, it's a lot that they don't want to do. They rather just have you do it, but a lot of the anger comes from front office because they never want to pay their copay. So copay is definitely one. You have to make sure they're staying on top. All right, so YouTube, in this video I'm going to talk about the differences between front office and back office clinical work and administrative work as far as for medical assisting. A lot of people tend to want to know the differences between the front and back office and the work that you pretty much do. So with my experience as far as for medical assistant, I've been in it as far as for 2 years now, and I figured I would go ahead and share my experience as far as for you guys and let you guys know the difference. So from day-to-day tasks, medical assistants may have as far as for like a large amount of patients that they deal with. Usually it's taken care of as far as for front and back office. In larger office, medical assistants may specialize in clinical or administrative areas, but in a smaller office, 1 or 2 assistants may do it all. That's as far as for us. Like I said, we're a smaller practice with pain management, so we can get the job done. For my externship, we definitely was at a bigger practice. It was kind of like a hospital setting, and we were able to get the experience as far as for that. And I also was at a bigger experience when I did my phlebotomy as far as for plasma center, so that was pretty much a good experience as well too. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with clinical duties. Clinical duties is pretty much what I do. I do back office for medical assistant with pain management. I work underneath a physician, so whatever he tells me to do, that's pretty much what I do. Sometimes I feel like I repeat myself when I do my videos, so if you guys get the chance, click the links below in the description box, because it'll be able to let you guys know my journey as far as for pain management, family practice, OBGYN, being a phlebotomist, all that. So I won't be repeating myself. Clinical duties, you pretty much take vital signs. I made sure that I made a video as far as for how to take vital signs manually. Most of the time, all the time we take our vital signs manually. When I was at my OBGYN practice for medical assistant, we took it electronically, but manually is always better to me, because at the end of the day, you just never know what may happen. So taking vital signs is definitely something good. You also want to always repeat back the vital signs. Whenever taking a blood pressure, I always like to repeat it out loud. It's just a good thing to know, and sometimes the patients like to write that down for future appointments. You get to collect the patient history information. That, like I said, we work with e-clinicals. That's pretty much our EHR and EMR, electronic health records. We pretty much deal with e-clinicals. Now every healthcare setting is different. They have different names for it, but pretty much all of them function the same way. Prepare and clean the treatment rooms. We always make sure that we have the examination room clean. Definitely through the coronavirus times, I always make sure I wipe out the knob, make sure I wipe out the examination table. Also make sure that we wipe out the incline chairs. We have incline chairs because we deal with a lot of elderly patients, so you know, a lot of them have back problems and stuff like that. It looks kind of like a nice home chilled room. Anything dealing with urine reports, Like I say, prescription information or refill authorization sometimes go through me, but if you want to call up here just to make sure like, hey, did my script go through, we could easily check the e-prescription logs and see the time it went through, the type of pharmacy